And from the Middle East, we now turn to East Asia. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken attended the Summit for Democracy in South Korea. Secretary Blinken held bilateral talks with his South Korean counterpart in Seoul. America's top diplomat also met South Korean President Yoon Suk Yeol. The two leaders discussed the need to strengthen bilateral ties. They also emphasized the importance of democracies working together. Both President Yoon and Secretary Blinken highlighted how authoritarian regimes are using artificial intelligence to undermine democracies.
As authoritarian and repressive regimes deploy technologies to undermine democracy and human rights, we need to ensure that technology sustains and supports democratic values.
Fake news and disinformation based on artificial intelligence and digital technology not only violates individual freedom and human rights, but also threatens democratic systems.
Meanwhile, North Korea fired multiple ballistic missiles as Secretary Blinken arrived in Seoul. South Korean military officials say the missiles were fired from a site near North Korea's capital, Pyongyang. And at least 3 ballistic missiles landed in the Sea of Japan just outside Tokyo's exclusive economic zone. Japan deployed its Coast Guard ships after the missiles landed near its waters. Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida has called North Korea's missile launches completely unacceptable. Prime Minister Kishida also went on to accuse Kim Jong Un of threatening peace in the region.
North Korea launched multiple ballistic missiles today. It is estimated that they landed outside the waters of Japan's exclusive economic zone. So far, no damage has been reported. North Korea has repeatedly launched ballistic missiles quite often since the beginning of this year. A series of actions by North Korea threaten the peace and security of our country, the region, and the international community, and are absolutely unacceptable. The latest ballistic missile launch was a violation of related UN resolutions, and we strongly condemn it. We have already lodged a stern protest against North Korea.
Meanwhile, North Korean leader Kim Jong Un congratulated Russian President Vladimir Putin on winning the presidential election. In a show of friendship, Kim Jong Un rode in a limousine that was reportedly gifted to him by President Putin. The North Korean leader also inaugurated what he calls the world's largest vegetable farm. Welcome news, if true, as North Korea has struggled to feed its people for decades. Just days ago, Kim Jong Un ordered his military to prepare for war. Now, despite the food crisis, the rogue state continues to threaten the region with nuclear war. And in response, the United States, South Korea, and Japan have pledged to increase their cooperation against Pyongyang. With 2 wars ongoing, a flare-up in the Korean peninsula would be catastrophic.